Do you feel like you're not progressing in English? Do you feel that you're making mistakes? Well, I've got some common mistakes that people make and the solutions for you. So stick with me. Maybe I've got the solution for you. The number one mistake that many English learners make is not speaking English enough. Now, I know that sounds difficult, but there are plenty of ways in which you can speak English more in your daily life. The reason that this is really important is that we learn the language through speaking. The more you speak, the better you will be, and the more confident you will be within your speaking ability. So try and incorporate English into your daily life. Speak to people at the shops where you go shopping for food or any other daily items. You can also join an English conversation club. Now, I know there are many out there. Or you can even talk to yourself, especially in the mirror. Mistake number 2 is not learning the basics. For example, many English learners want to run before they can walk. They try to learn the more advanced techniques, phrases, vocabulary, without learning the basics. Keeping it simple is very, very important. It's like building a house. Without the foundation, eventually it will just fall over. So try and learn the basics. Learn the pronunciation of each letter of the alphabet. Try and learn the basic grammar and the vocabulary. This will also help you communicate much quicker, so you can incorporate more advanced English once you feel comfortable with speaking, as it will give you a strong foundation to build on. Number 3 is not using English resources. There are many resources out there to help you learn English. For example, my Instagram, my Facebook, but also websites, applications, books, and even online courses if you want to join one. Maybe I'll have one very soon. If you're not using these resources, you're missing out on improving your English skills greatly. Now, you don't have to use all of them, but the solution is to find what fits for you. What do you like to use? And use it as regularly as you can. I heard that if you practice just 18 minutes a day for 1 year, you actually become so much better than around 95% of people that are doing the same thing as you. That's not much in 1 day. Now, number 4 is a little bit of a difficult one. It's pronunciation. Yes, pronunciation is very important, I understand. And also, it's key to being able to be understood by other native speakers too. Many English learners don't focus on the correct pronunciation, and this can lead to misunderstandings, which is ultimately what you don't want to happen. There are many YouTube videos on pronunciation, or you could ask a native person to help you with pronunciation. They can correct you and help you pronounce the words correctly. To further extend on point number 1, another mistake is not using English every day. And that means using it in your everyday life. For example, if you change your phone settings to English, that can help you because you're only looking at English. Or use social media in English. Watch TV shows, YouTube, or even movies in English. All of these will help you, of course, improve your listening skills and also help you with vocabulary and phrases. Try to make an effort in doing something that you enjoy. Find a hobby or find an interest and focus on that using English, of course. Now, number 6 is one of my ones that I always tell people. Don't worry about making mistakes. Please. When you're learning a new language, you're always going to make mistakes. It's a natural occurrence. Even native people make mistakes, so it's okay. Actually, making mistakes can help you learn quicker. Because once you realize your mistake, you try not to do it again. Also, I'm a strong believer in Mistakes are proof that you are trying. So how to overcome this mistake? When speaking English, firstly, don't apologize if you make a mistake. It's okay. Probably nobody even noticed anyway. The second point is don't stop. Continue the conversation as if nothing happened. Don't care about that past mistake. You will find more benefit if you continue speaking than if you stop and try to correct that mistake, especially in natural situations. If you're in a class with a teacher, perhaps it's good to stop, correct, and then repeat. That's no problem either. Now the last one is one which I'm sad when I hear this because it's not right. It shouldn't happen. But people give up learning English or learning a language in general. Learning English is not a sprint. You're not going to learn English in 1 week, in 1 month, in 3 months. It takes time. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey of learning a new language. It can open up a whole new world for you if you do that. But if you give up, well, that all closes up again. And maybe you don't have the same opportunities as if you would speaking English. So, focus on the small improvements. This will help you keep motivated and not think about giving up. If you set a goal of, I want to be fluent in English, well, that's too much of a wide goal to have. Focus on improving little by little by little. Eventually, you will reach your ultimate goal, of course. Any progress is good progress. Now, if you make any of these mistakes, try to implement the solutions that I mentioned. Hopefully, they will help you improve your English more. And if you want to practice by yourself without a speaking partner, I suggest watching this video here. It gives you lots of interesting tips and techniques on how to practice by yourself.